Hello everybody, this is Mr. Blindness. As you can see, this is a different type of view that I am trying out today. I am trying to explain something that I do for my fantasy realm. So first off, let's look down here for a minute. What I'm going to be explaining is creating a conflict, which in turn also creates history for your fantasy world. So to start off with, say you have this lovely little island or continent, however you want to say. And then over here, let's put another happy little continent with a bunch of happy little trees. Okay? So, let's say over here there's, a bunch of little groups that live together. Of course they probably fight amongst themselves, but they're the natives of the area, okay? And then at some point in time, there's always some sort of incursion that goes this direction or back this direction. So there's always people moving back and forth. So for our instance, I'm going to say that there's a big incursion because there's a big magical empire that lives here, and they want more land because they can't push more further south. Let's just say this way is north day. Anyway, so they send a armada of ships that go this way, and say this happens at year 150. Okay, they make a beachhead. And eventually they conquer this, and eventually they force all these people down this way, which causes tension with people down here. But eventually say that they take over. Okay? So say they take over. Now, that started at year 150. Now they're a part, this island's a part of this empire. Say, I don't know, another 100 years go by. So now it's year 250. All these people are now mixed with settlers from here, as well as the natives from here. So now you have a different set of people that live on this island. Some might have some sort of resentment towards these people in there. And of course you might have some of these people that, rise up and want to fight back. There's going to be rebellions. There's going to be fights. And then sometimes there will be one person or a group of people that join together to make a new kingdom, and they force out the invaders. And so this becomes a kingdom within itself, separate from them. So this is just all ideas that you can base your world moving off of. So just keep that in mind. I'm not really saying you have to do it this way, but a lot of times in history this is how it happened. Rome invaded England. Then you have the caliphates who invaded Europe. So it just happens throughout history. This is kind of how it would happen. The people who are living here are always displaced, and the conqueror there, and sometimes they mix together. So anyway, back to the story. So now you have this kingdom that's more mixed than this one, and then you have Kingdom H over here that's just kind of like chilling. So now this person this kingdom has a reason to make an alliance with them to force them out, because they've been fighting back and forth, because they want to expand and so forth. Now it's 350. So now you have a set history for your world, because you started off with separate islands, separate continents, and then one person, let's call these people H or A, they wanted to invade B because they wanted more land, because they couldn't push, you get it. But that's the idea. Hope you guys like this video. Want more of these in the future? Let me know. Have a good one.